Okay, it has been a minute since I filmed a video on here, but I thought I would jump on and show you the Oracle and Tarot decks that I have been using the most, especially in my soul coaching. So I have a total of 6 decks to show you. Let's dive right in, starting off with the tarot. These aren't in any particular order, but this is the This Might Hurt tarot deck, and it has the, I think it's the black pearl edging. It is quite worn, so it's not as reflecty as it used to be, but I think you can also get like a pearl finish version. It's a good sized tarot deck, and it's quite a modern, rebellious feel to it. It's just very honest and blunt feeling, which kind of goes with the name This Might Hurt. It's really good for any kind of reading, really. You're not limited with this. So it does have elements of the traditional tarot in there, but it's very modern, it's very cool. I just like the art style, and it's not too big or anything. And if you are just starting out with tarot, don't do what I did and go crazy buying heaps and heaps of tarot and oracle decks. You only need 1 or 2 tarot decks to start out with. With oracle, there's more variety. I mean, the artwork is amazing in tarot, but it's more important to get to know a deck. This is the Spacious Tarot, and this one has no people in it, no people in the entire deck. So obviously there's animals, and it's very kind of environmental. And I just think like you could spend so much time looking at the details in each of these cards, even though they do have a simplistic quality to them. Everything is intentional, and it does pack a punch. I do believe they've created an expansion pack for this tarot deck. I'm not entirely sure, but I just love it. I use it all the time. This is the one that I probably use the most out of the 2. Like, this is just so feminine for the Empress, which is beautiful. And these both come with, they both come with a guidebook. The Spacious Tarot definitely does. And they both come with the hard tuck boxes. I just don't keep mine in boxes anymore. Like the ones that they come in, I keep them in. I've got an old, this used to be like a recipe card box that was my granny's. I don't know how well I can show you guys from here. And then if you're in New Zealand, there's a lovely lady who goes under Burnt Offerings, I think, who did this one for me. She does the designs. Let me turn it around. You can see that a little bit better now. Very cool. She does a whole lot of different designs, and I just keep them in here. And then this one is called Personal Power by Deja Druitt. The latest version of this deck is very cool. It's got like metallic, like a mirror thing here. And I think the etching is different. There's something else that's different about it, but I love this one. I use it all the time. So in each of my soul coaching sessions, I end it with 1 or 2 affirmations from here. They're also numbered, which is really helpful, and then you can bring in the numerology as well. But this deck, along with the Spacious Tarot, are really good if you've got small hands. It's a really good size. Beautiful edging on here. This one is called Connected and Free by Inner Hue. I personally didn't gel that well with the tarot deck that she did in this kind of style as well. It was beautiful artwork, but I couldn't read with it very well. It was kind of interesting, the similarities, this card and then the Emperor in the Spacious Tarot. I've never noticed that before. So I now have a total of 20 decks of Oracle and Tarot, which is crazy to think that when I was really needing to do my shadow work, I pretty much had a tarot addiction. If you can probably see, I think I still have some of the declutterings that I did up on my channel. I had nearly 200 decks in my collection at one point, and most of those have gone to new homes now. But this is a really good oracle deck that you can do general readings with, you can do love readings with, you can do shadow work with. There's chakras in here, there's so much, it's really cool. Then this one is off Etsy and it's called Inquire Within. It's got the gold edging. It does get a little bit flaky, but it's not much of an issue. It does seem simple, but it does hit deep. The messages are really clear, and it's always been a very accurate reader for me. Give it the time it needs. Just really good reminders. Plant a seed and wait. And it still has a little bit of sass, which is really cool. The other deck that I use all the time is Self-Love for the Soul, which I think you can still get off Make Playing Cards. This is under my old name, M Spiritual Tribe. I made it a couple years ago, and it's just a simple one with only text on it. It's really good reminders. And I think it's poker card sized from memory. So I think, just quickly, I'm going to do a collective reading for us using one card from each of the decks, and we'll just see what comes through, and then you can see kind of how they shuffle and all that good stuff. What do we need to know? Darling, you haven't lost yourself. Okay, we'll take two from this one. Take a field trip. And be clear about what you want. So the way I shuffle, as you can see, I only take the ones that either flip over or flip out. Okay, I'm not sure those were the next amounts. We'll put them back and we'll see. Birth. I have a higher purpose. The Four of Pentacles. This is interesting. And then we get a tarot one from here. The Five of Pentacles. All right. This is about taking a leap of faith. It's kind of the Fool energy, even though we don't have that out here. Maybe luck just hasn't been on your side recently, or you've had lesson and test after lesson and test, and you can't catch a break, or something didn't work out how you were hoping it would or how you thought it would. But this is very much the energy of blessing in disguise. This is going to turn out better than you could have ever imagined. But in order to go through this rebirth, it's about remembering who you are, staying connected and grounded, allowing yourself to change, allowing yourself to let go of the things that are no longer serving you, and trusting in where you're being guided. Because, my love, if you want something different, you have to do something different. You have to go somewhere different. You have to break the cycle, break the habit of being who you used to be, and allow yourself to become who you're meant to become. And sometimes knowing what you want is about having to go through life and work out exactly what it is that you don't from your experiences, things that you never want to experience again or feel again. There is just a lot of change in the air. It's also about the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, kind of saving for a rainy day. You've still got to live, and don't be too proud to ask for help. But just put a little bit aside, even if it's like $1 into a savings account. Just that mentality and that habit is going to help you become more abundant. It's going to get you into that mindset and out of lack. Because the only thing stopping you right now is yourself and your fears. And you're too strong for that. You've gone through too much for that. You've overcome too much for that. You owe it to yourself to give yourself a chance. Number 23 could be important for some of you as well. Allow yourself to change. You've outgrown something and it's time to go, my love. This feels big. I wasn't expecting this to be quite so intense, so I'm just going to pull a couple more tarot cards and get a bit more information for you. What is going on? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Whoa. I have zoomed in a little bit so you can hopefully see the cards, but you might not be able to see me shuffling as much. Okay, that is too many cards. There is one that has gone to the other side of the room, but we'll just trust that that wasn't meant to be in the reading. There we go, the Seven of Wands. And then the Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Six of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. This is about finding your happiness and understanding that you're breaking this cycle. Just because things worked out one way in the past doesn't mean that it's always going to be stuck like that. You're not cursed. If you keep taking yourself to those same situations and same kinds of people, then nothing changes, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. But things have changed because you're different. So let yourself be different. This is about putting up some boundaries, so not letting other people be entitled or feeling like they should have access to your resources, whether that's your time, your energy, your money. You don't have to say yes. Make sure that when you're giving, it's with a generous heart, but make sure that you're protecting yourself as well and putting away for whatever comes up in the future. Because if you do that, you're going to be able to take a chance on something. A really cool opportunity is going to come in that's going to lead to so much fulfillment. It's your time. Do it for your younger self. Don't let the nostalgia or the wishing things could be different or were different keep you stuck in something that you have outgrown. It's time to let it go, because bigger and better things are on their way. Trust in that, my love. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Let me know what you thought of these decks. Do you have them, any of them yourself? Do you plan on getting them? If you do have them, what do you think? And what would your top 3 decks that you've got be? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.